Hello everyone, how you guys doing? You are doing too? I'm doing good too. So welcome back to my video session. So this is a quite a different video that I have never done before, and I hope you guys will like it. Now I was looking into the Wii U's actual USB ports. What kind of other stuff you can do with it? Okay. So there are two USB ports at the front that you can use. And I thought, usually we use desktop PCs, don't we? And on there is also two USB ports, front or rear, wherever. But usually we use the rear ports for what? We use it for mouse and keyboards, don't we? Because it's the best way to connect them at the back. Because your desktop's at the front, you don't want the wires to be in your way. So that's why we connect them at the back. Now I was thinking that the front USB ports that we have on Wii U, can we use a mouse on there? There's been few information about on the Nintendo website, and Nintendo website was going that it's like particular brands that you use. I don't think it's that. I don't think it needs to be any brand. Okay, it's just a plug and play a mouse that will work on there, and it'll be fine. I've got a Fujitsu mouse in front of me, so I'll show you which one I've got. You need to know. You can get the same one if you want. I don't know what model it is, but it's a pretty cheap one, yes, so that's what it looks on the back. Okay, that's what it looks from the back. And on there, you got a USB connector as you always do, yeah? Normal USB that you use for desktop PCs. Now, if we look at the front of your Wii U console, look, what you got there? Two USB ports. So we could plug it into the first one. Okay, so this is not very easy to do because I'm sitting in an awkward position to do this. Okay, so like so. Here's connector here, yeah, on the front now. Just put it in there. It's like that. Simple as that. Okay, nothing complicated there. Now we're going to use a front USB port first. If we can use this mouse. Okay, let's see if we can use it. Quite a lot of people don't know about this, if you can use the mouse or not. Okay, it usually just works anyway because it's one of the... It works anyway. To me, yeah, I'm moving the mouse. No, it's not working. So what I'm going to do now, with my Wii remote, just hold on. I didn't connect the actual sensible flip. I forgot. So unorganized. That's what we call people, unorganized. Yeah. So, wait a moment. I'll get the... Quickly, let's see here. text right now. This seems also easy to do. Well, people need to find this quite difficult. Where shall I put what position? Oh, I don't know. There you go. All set up. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So we'll go on the browser, yeah? We'll just check if it works on the browser instead of the Wiiu menu screen. Nope. So it doesn't work on the Wiiu menu screen. It doesn't even work on the start page. So let's try and go on Google. No, it doesn't work at all. No. So we'll get out of the screen, yeah? So what we'll try something else. Okay, but obviously it's usually used the rear of the desktop. So we'll take it out. It's no one because you know these USB. They're really good. You can just take them out. Even on desktop you can do that. Okay, we took it out. Now you can't use the front USB port. So if you look at the back of the Wii U console, there's two USB ports there as well. Before we go on that, why don't we plug it into the second one of the front first, yeah? Before going that far. Look. Now plugged into the second one. Okay. Now let's try that. No, it still doesn't work. What about if I go into Google browser now? Start page. Nope, still no reaction. What about here? No, doesn't work. So we try the front, port 1, port 2, the front, it doesn't work. Now looking at the back of the Wii U console, there's two of them, aren't there? There you go. We will try the bottom one first. There you go, it's connected securely. Check it out. Okay, it's at the bottom. Now let's try it. No, still doesn't work. We'll go into Google browser again. Start page. We actually go to Internet browser start page. Not that. Nope. Then we're going to Google. No, it still doesn't work. So what options have we got now? We do have a few options here. It's still not over. Now, we plugged it to the bottom. Now looking at the back, the rear, what you would call it, we'll try the top USB port now, yeah? Check it out. Make sure I done it right. It's the top one anyway. So now we'll try the top one. Nope. Oh my goodness. This mouse thing is not working at all because we really need that, don't we? Don't worry. Now into the browser start page. Nope. Not on the Google page. No. So what will happen now? So how can you work a mouse? Let me tell you something before we go through that. Do not use a mouse. Do not use this. Hello, it sounds what I'm saying. Do not use any mouse on there. Okay? It's not only just by Fujitsu. No mouse will work even you've got this USB connector on there, yeah? It won't work. So it's a no to USB mouse. They won't work at all. Well, I already know everything about it anyway, so I'm just showing it to you guys in action, yeah? So to use the mouse, it was originally said to use one of these. The Wii remote is your mouse, okay? You'll be using one of these. I'll show you back as well. You don't believe me? Watch. Look. There's your cursor. It's working. You use the Wii remote for this because Nintendo wanted you to use the Wii remote for your mouse, you see. Now, if we go into the browser, look, it works. Yeah, but you guys probably thought we can use a USB mouse. No, you cannot use a USB mouse. You need to use the Nintendo Wii or the Wii U remote. And now look, I can click on Google. Look at that. Not only that, I can click here as well, look. Yes. Now, it's showing a virtual keyboard on the Wii U gamepad, okay? I'll click here. If you press the back button, the virtual keyboard will disappear at this point at the back. To forward, you press the A button, so yeah, on the Wii remote, and if you want to go back, you press that button. That one, yeah? Let's make it clear, yeah? Come on. Okay, it's A button there, yeah? And then the back button. There, okay? That's how it works. A button to move forward, and the back is a B button to go back. Or B means back anyway, yeah? Make it a second. Now to further. So we've solved that for the mouse. We can use the Wii and Wii U remote, and you can use it like a mouse and move the remote up and down and it will move like a cursor. I'm thinking this is much better than a mouse because look, it's fast. Look at that. I mean, Nintendo probably got this from a mouse, probably, yeah, because he knows we put that on the desk and we move it, and this is much better because sometimes when we move the mouse, if there's dirt on it, you can't. If there's some dirt on the desk or whatever, sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't do that. You has to be on a hard surface. But this thing doesn't need to be on any kind of surface. Look, you just lift the remote. Woo! Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. This is one of the best cursor movement I've seen in any computer device. This is a console, yeah? Now, we got that solved. Use the Wii remote for moving the cursor. Now, again, we're going to be on the Wii U front USB ports. Yeah? Nothing there now, connected. So we're going to use a keyboard. So I'll show you my keyboard, yeah? I've got a Fujitsu. This KB410 keyboard. I think that's what this keyboard is called. That's the model. It's a very amazing keyboard, man. You know what? I bought this keyboard such a long time. You can keep on spinning the wires on it, and it doesn't bloody break. It's amazing. Let's have a pity on the actual. You don't to the webcam with it. It's quite large. It's a full-size keyboard, you see. Check it out. Okay, let me move that way. Because I need to show you this properly. I don't like doing things like other people, that they just rush you and just move away. I'm not like I want to do things like that. Okay, let me just move forward a bit. Okay. Let's start it. Check it out. Fingers. Look, Fujitsu. Ooh, okay. And this is the back on the keyboard. Alright. Amazing, isn't it? It's even got these things that go up. Look. They can make it stand. Look at that. One there. One there. There you go. And goes back inside. Check it out. Right. And the front of the same thing again. We've got USB. It's the same one, don't worry. If you can't see it, don't worry. Can't you see it? There you go. So let me connect it. Because it's hard to show like that by connecting. Okay, let me connect it first. I'm going to connect it to the first port of the Wii U console at the front. Okay. There you go. So, now, as I told you, the mouse is your Wii remote. Okay? So you don't have to be confused anymore. It's much better than using a mouse. So what you do now, whoa, still big the stupid blade keyboard is. Okay, now with the Wii remote, as it's gonna move your cursor, look, you're gonna go to this web browser, internet browser, which is started. You're using a Wii remote. That's your mouse now from now on, yeah. And here you go to Google. Remember one thing, when you're using this whole thing, anything that shows a virtual keyboard on the Wii U gamepad, that's the place you're gonna able to type. If you go to any place where the virtual keyboard does not appear, then you're not gonna be able to type nothing, okay? So type here. It's shown now, the keyboard has shown on the Wii U gamepad. And now with your Fujitsu keyboard, this is a moment. Can we actually type with this Fujitsu keyboard? Are you ready? First of all, up. You need to see. Okay, here we go. Ready? Check it out. www. I'm going to use the websites that work on it. Fast.com. You press it twice. See that? Now pick up your remote and click on it. Look. Oh no. Let me do that again. Actually, you don't need to pick up your remote. That was wrong. www. Let's do it again. Fast.com. Press enter. Press it twice if it doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think you do need to use it more. Yeah, yes, there you go. It works. Also, you're not going to see anything on there because when you're on this fast.com thing, you're going to see on the Wii U gamepad, and there it is, it's showing you the speed test. Look at that. 6.6. See that? MPS. Which is not bad. Okay, now we can go back with that. This is the thing I don't like. Okay. You just use the D-pad on the Wii remote if some dialog box comes, and just press the A button to cancel over. There you go. And press the B button on the Wii remote if you go back. Yeah, it works. Back again on the Wii remote. The B button at the back. There you go. It works fabulously well, man. Wow. We've got our mouse and keyboard on there. Your mouse is your Wii remote with the cursor, and you could connect it to the first port of your Wii U to connect your keyboard. So the only thing you're going to use the USB port for is just the keyboard, okay, not for the mouse, because this is wireless thing, isn't it? Your Wii remote is, you don't need to do that. It's really cool though, isn't it? It's really cool. That zooms it with plus and minus. Plus zooms it, look. Minus does that. What does the home button do? Okay, brings your Wii menu bar. Okay, you can. The home button does that. What else can we do with it? Okay. So if you could do that if you want, yeah. You can do that. Okay, I can show you another website that works on it. www.rstuk.com. There you go. This is around the Sikh Temple UK in Birmingham. And with your Wii remote, if it says cancel allow, so would your Wii remote use that? If it comes with a dialog box for security certifications, you have to. I'll show you what happens. If you come up with this dialog box on your Wii U gamepad, use your D-pad on the Wii U remote, and look, and you can press allow. Press A button. Check it out. There you go. Some parts of this website doesn't work, sometimes it does. Most majority all of it works. Can we scroll up and down using the D-pad up and down? Yes! Excellent, man. Look at that. Check it out. Amazing. Really good, isn't it? and go back. And I think from here you can probably type another page up. And now with your keyboard, yeah, you can delete that. Now you can write www.youtube.com. Press enter. Check it out. We could do everything like normal, like a PC now, yeah? Look at that. We're on YouTube as well. So whatever websites work on there, you can use them. Just explore whatever works on it for you. Okay, watch other guest. There you go. And here you got the search bar. Can we do it from the keyboard now? Okay, I think we try. I think you just type it straight away. Oh, wait there. I think you go to the top with it. Let's try now. Then you type later. Not that you're typing anyhow, it's stupid. Oh, I don't know, why is it that? Let's try now. Nah, you can't type on here. Oh, you know why? You can't type. As I mentioned to you, because the keyboard needs to come on the Wii U gamepad. That's why you can't use it on this. So for this, you have to use the Wii U gamepad. Because now if you look at this YouTube application through the web browser, yeah, it's not letting you see that. It's not letting you do that because, like, if the keyboard doesn't show up on the Wii U gamepad, then you're not going to have to type. Remember that. It needs to come on the actual the Wii U gamepad. Because I show you something else. Look. Okay. So that won't be useful for your keyboard, I'm afraid. You need to use your Wii U gamepad for that. Well, it's good for that anyway. So, because the keyboard shows up. See, look. The reason it's typing now, look, because on the Wii U gamepad, the keyboard shows up. Look. Can you see? This keyboard needs to come up. It just works like that. When that keyboard comes up, then your keyboard will start typing. Okay? That doesn't show up. You want to do it. You have to use a Wii U gamepad then. Alright? Like we can type anything like this. Look at this. This side doesn't work though. I'll just .org whatever. Okay, just type that yourself, yeah. No. Or you can just put CompTIA there, yeah. Press enter. This is not going to actually work, but it's come up here. and I can scroll up and down. You can see that things happening. Look, can you see those happening? Then you can read right. Look. Now usually that happens on PC. It gives you a bit of information and you click on it. Look. Was commerce upload expenses. See, income to worth in the UK, things like that. Then he goes, what is company certification for? You can select that, look at that. Check it out, man. It gives you the IT skills that employers need, yeah? Things like that. It's a really amazing qualification, by the way. Things like that, yeah? So there you go. Really impressive, eh? And if you want to go next, you can. See that? I'm doing all this with the Wii remote, yeah? I don't know if you could do it with the actual keyboard. Let me try. No, you can't do that. So make sure you use the Wii remote to go up and down. There you go. Everything's amazing. And if you want to go back, you just press the back button on the Wii remote. Look at that. You want to go back up. Start that. You can press the back button again if you want. There you go. Back again. Back again. Back again. Hey, look at that! Even here on the home button, you can press the home button. And then you can just click on the Wii menu. How amazing is that? Isn't that amazing? So this is a full experience for the mouse and keyboard. I don't know if anybody's ever shown this before. I have no idea. But I've shown you in 2025. So check it out. It's still useful. It still works really well. It's always been the same, yeah? It's always worked out this way. Where's the key? Wherever the keyboard shows up on the Wii U gamepad, that's when you can type with the Fujitsu keyboard. Now, when we talk about PC streaming, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that. Okay, the screen will come up on the Wii U gamepad and on the TV, yeah. You'll get all that. You'll connect a keyboard on the Wii U front, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because the keyboard needs to come in the Wii U gamepad, and that's not gonna happen, is it? So you're not gonna able to use it for PC streaming. For PC streaming, if you wanna use it for that, you wanna make it like a full computer, your Wii U, you'll get one of the keyboards which has a touchpad and a keyboard all in one. Yeah. Now your touchpad is the thing that moves your cursor, and obviously there's a keyboard with all the keys, and you can type with it. Get one of them, and then you need to connect the 2.4 gigahertz receiver to your desktop computer. But you gotta be aware of the wireless keyboard you're buying, of the distance, okay? Because they have distance, don't they, like 8 meters and over. Now 8 meter is not a lot if you bought an 8 meter one. So wherever your desktop is, from there you can go up to 8 meters with that keyboard connected your 2.4 gigahertz on your desktop, yeah? That's how it works. I mean, if I've ever seen a keyboard, if you're lucky enough you probably get a maximum of 15 meters keyboard. You probably will get something like that. I mean, 15 meters is pretty good. I mean, if you get something like that. So you need to explore onto that, yeah. I think with the Fujitsu keyboards, they go round about to 10 meters maximum. I've never seen a Fujitsu keyboard going more than that. If there is a keyboard more than that, then that's good if it does that. So you just read about the distance, how far it can go, because the distance is important in this. But you need to connect that 2.4 GHz receiver on your desktop USB port. At the front, I will connect it to the front so you get that distance better. Because if you connect it at the back, then it's going more back, isn't it, the distance is. If you connect to the front, at least it's at the front, you get more of a distance, don't you? If you connect it to the front of USB port of the desktop PC, that's how you can get an experience out of it, yeah? That just depends on the keyboard's distance, innit? It just depends on that. There's 8 ones, there's 10 ones, there's a 15 meter one. There's meters like that on keyboards. So you can't use this properly like a PC. Because once your desktop is PC streaming to Nintendo Wiiu and you bought the screen onto your television, whatever, Wii or TV, how you want to use it, well, make sure you turn on your desktop computer, okay? It's not going to work without that. I think you guys already know that. Make sure you turn your desktop on first. Otherwise, it's not going to stream anything. Okay? So there you have it. Give me a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.